What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Lil Black Mario, and I'm back at it again with another episode. So today is episode 3. So where it opens up at is from episode 2. It's going to be a flashback of Talon and the assassins that he had with him attacking Batman and Alfred, and then them ambushing Batman in the sewer system, and then them taking them to the hideout that they have. So what I have is after that is going to be an 8-day jump. So it's going to be about a week or two between them ambushing them and then them taking him to the site that they had him at. So where I have it at is that the Court of Owls, once they got to the site and they confined Batman, they told him that they've been around for 100 years. So they kind of revealed themselves and they said that they've always been watching and that he's just been kind of just being able to be freely, like, being taking care of the streets and, like, being able to, do what he has to do. So what I have is as they put him in this underground kind of like area, there's like a maze. So it's kind of like an area that they put him in where they've been killing different people, and then they put them in a maze and they make it like so bright that like they can't see, but under the lights, it's them watching them like go crazy. So as the scene progresses, what I have them doing is I have Batman trying to navigate his way through the maze, and he's slowly losing his mind. So as he's going through the maze, like he's going to dead ends, and then he's like, "Oh, I gotta get out of here! I gotta get out of here!" And then he's having visions of the Court of Owls. So every time he gets a dead end, he's having a vision of the Court of Owls, and he's thinking that, oh, they're gonna kill him, or oh, they're gonna do this, that to people that he cares about. So as he's going through these different rooms, he comes against this room in a maze where it has different artifacts of the Court of Owls. So what I have is that as he approaches it, it's like different ships, like different artifacts, like swords, stuff like that, where it has like the Court of Owls symbol on it. And as he's going into these rooms, he's talking about, oh, like I didn't know that they were around this, or I didn't know they did this. You know what I'm saying? So the second scene that I have is that as Batman is navigating through this maze, the Talon is following him, but he just doesn't know that because he's slowly losing his mind. So as the Talon is following him, he decides that, all right, when he gets to this point, that's when I'm going to kill him. So then the next thing what I have is that when Batman gets to this next room where he's like looking at the different artifacts that the Court of Owls has, the Talon decides to stab him, and then he stabs him through the back into his chest, and then he holds him up, and then he shows him to the Court of Owls. And what happens is because Batman was losing his mind, he never knew that they were watching him the whole time because the lights were so bright. So when I was watching the comic, what it said was that the Court of Owls, when they would do is that they would take people down into this maze, and then they would like make it so bright, and they would put cameras on them, and then they would show like them slowly losing their mind. So what I wanted to illustrate in the scene is Batman slowly losing his mind and showing that this is not the Batman that we're used to. This is kind of Batman like in his first couple of years, and him dealing with the fact that he has to come to terms that he's not as good as he think he is. So as the scene progresses, what I have is that he's progressing through the maze, and after he gets stabbed, he comes back alive, but he's still alive. Like the stab wound wasn't that dire where it was him for him to die. So when he wakes up, he finds this other room where it comes like this like owl statue, and when he was drinking the water, so from the comic, it was in a scene where he was drinking the water to try to stay alive, and what he realizes is that the same kind of not architect, but like kind of like material that the owl statue was made of is the same one that he could use to escape. So what he does is that he uses that, takes that, and decides to create kind of like a miniature bomb, and then he escapes. And then when he escapes, what happens is that there's a Court of Owls, like kind of like the like top people, and then they tell themselves that, hey, like now that he knows that we're like here and that we're here to stay, that they're gonna decide to take steps to move and to take over Gotham.